Hey, so it's been a while since I've made a video of myself speaking, but I've been planning to share this for a while, and now I finally can. I'm proud to share that I have finally published all of my writings on my website. Um, for those who may not know, I've been a writer for many years now. I had a blog back in 2015 called Vegan Feminist Stripper. And then from there, I started actually writing blogs on my website that were short stories, short memoirs of experiences that I would have, or yeah, just experiences that I would have in a particular era or in a particular day. And that's pretty much been the theme of my writing, is just writing stories about my life, writing my experiences, um, and what I've taken from that. And they've all been very interesting and unique stories to tell. And I'm really happy to be able to finally share them with you guys. I shared this a long time ago, but the Vegan Feminist Stripper blog that I created, um, I archived that blog, and so now the blog is available to read and comment on as an archived blog. So it still looks the same, everything is the same, I just no longer contribute to it. Basically, the Vegan Feminist Stripper blog, I want to eventually compile all of those blog posts and some other blog posts from an even older blog into an anthology and create a printed book. So when you get access to the Vegan Feminist Stripper blog, it's kind of like a sneak preview to a book that I'm going to make later on. The anthology will be a little bit different, but you would still be able to, um, by having access to that blog, you would be able to read my old blog. And if you comment on it, then I can see your comments and I can write you back. Yeah, it's just like a really small, tiny community of people who have got that blog. And for my other writings, all of my other short writings are available for purchase. So I have writings like short memoir pieces that I created, all between ranging from 7 to 70 something or 80 something pages. The most recent one that I wrote, or that I finished, and I published it yesterday, was a memoir about my lock journey. So my 10-year anniversary with my locks. I wrote a memoir about my lock journey, which was not just about my lock journey, but really my healing journey that I underwent um, as a byproduct or alongside my lock journey, and how this journey of cutting my hair and coming into myself had changed and transformed me as a person. In that memoir, I write about my experiences with sexual abuse. I write about my experiences with colorism, with internalized racism, all some things that I've talked about in the past on the videos on my page that are now private, at least for now. And I also have a lot of old photos that only those of you who've been following me for like a decade will remember, but they're unpublished. I have a lot of unpublished photos, never before seen photos. I have a whole professional photo shoot that I did um, just in honor of my lock journey. So I have like lots of professional photos in there taken by my friend Alexandria. And I also have some links to old YouTube videos that are now unlisted, which is another thing I wanted to say, that I will be re-releasing my old YouTube videos slowly but surely in another form, and I think that I may want to write about them um, in the future. But I'm not going to say too much because I kind of just like to do my work and and then release it and share it. But I've been looking at my old YouTube videos and I'm thinking, wow, there's a lot of interesting content here that I think I would like to share again and talk about my current viewpoints again, or revisit those videos. So there's that. That's my lock memoir. I have it's called Wisdom Tree. I'm gonna put a link in the description box to that memoir. And I also have all of the other writings that I did before that, that are like in longer form, like Divining Willow, which was the story about my connection with Willow Smith. I wrote about some other experiences that I had in LA, that were life-changing in some way or another. And yeah, they're all available on my website, so I'm going to put the link in the description box to my website where you can find these writings. And if you want to read excerpts of my writings, you can find them on my Instagram page. And I do have some excerpts of the writings as well on my website. So go and check it out. I wanted to share also that I have written a actual book. Like I'm sharing like all the writings that I've done, but I've written an actual book, like a book. That's 500 plus pages, and that's like my Big Mama memoir about my journey for the past 8 years as a pole dancer. But like when I started the memoir, I thought that it was going to be just about my pole dancing, but actually it's about me and my life and my healing journey and just my journey as a human being, since I started pole dancing. So pole dancing and my journey as a emerging professional pole artist is the common thread throughout, but the real heart of the story is my journey. And that's what I can say about all of my memoirs, is that yes, I might make the memoir themed based on my lock journey, or this journey that I shared with another person like Willow, or my pole dancing, but it's never really about that. It's not about those things. It's really a deeper storytelling about me and my journey and my growth, my healing process as a human being, as a woman, as an artist. It's about healing trauma. It's about like coming into my self-worth. It's about all of those things. That's the heart of my memoirs, especially the longer ones. So Divining and Wisdom Tree and my upcoming book, which I shall not name, but I have a name, but I shall not name. All of those are really just really, really, really deep stories and really heartfelt stories. And so it's super vulnerable for me to put myself out there like this. And it means the world to me when people actually take the time to not just buy my work, but read it and to sit with me, take the journey with me, as between the author and the reader, and especially when they're able to connect with me afterwards and share their thoughts, or how the story impacted them, or how it may have resonated. That means a lot to me. That's like a love language to me. Like in terms of artist to viewer or audience connection, that's a love language. I don't get anything from just likes, or I get something from money, obviously, but like I really get something more out of connection and words of affirmation and just authentic support. And I can always feel when it's authentic and when it's genuine. So it can't be forced, but I just wanted to put that out there that I really appreciate it. And so I really appreciate those who have supported me along the way. This journey that I'm walking is not easy. Um, I definitely, no matter how it looks, I have my down moments. I'm very sensitive. I have moments where I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I wonder where this is going and if it's going to be worth it. And if I'm like, if I'm just going to be like in relative obscurity and no one's going to really like care about my stuff. And I do have those moments of self-doubt and insecurity, but I do my best to work through them. And I also am uplifted by occasional human beings who come my way and who share their love and their encouragement and or even just their interest, their genuine interest in my work, and who help me to feel seen and heard in this whole stratosphere of social media that's very much geared towards capitalism, and it's just not what it used to be. I'm an old timer, so I really appreciate those who really connect. So thank you to those who are here and to those who have supported me in very real ways, whether that's sharing their heart, sharing donation, buying my work, seeing my work, or just, uplifting me in different ways. I really appreciate you guys, and I see you guys too, and I do my best to let you know that you're also seen and you're valued and you're appreciated by me too. So I hope you feel that. But yeah, I just wanted to share this update, and I wanted to let you know what's going on. I have 6 writings or 6 pieces of writing available on my website, available for purchase, available for reading excerpts, samples, and they're all beautiful and unique in their own way. And I also have a book upcoming along the way. That one will be available via ebook, and now I'm going to make it available in print. And I don't have a deadline for it, but I am finished writing the book. I am nearing the end, the very, very last editing, and the very, very last editing stages, and going more into the book formatting stages, which is what the one step that I have to do before I send off to the printer. And yeah, so I'm really excited about that book. It's going to be released with some beautiful photos. And that's all I'm going to say for now. That book is really deep. it's really beautiful. And I hope that I get to share that experience of releasing my work and giving birth to my work with you guys. I hope you'll come along with me for the journey, and that you'll share in this experience with me. So thank you all. I appreciate your presence, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.